Welcome everyone, Alessandro the Crypto here. Yes, I am back guys with this new channel. Feel free to subscribe because on this channel we're gonna cover, of course, like back in the days, Bitcoin and also the top-notch altcoins. We're gonna do a completely new concept here. We're gonna keep it simple, nicely, and of course for all the traders out there, because I'm still trying to figure out why exactly the YouTube algorithm gave me very much strikes on almost every of my video, and after 16 years here on YouTube, even on old videos that had nothing to do with cryptos even, I got strikes. Then they deleted my channel, and now I'm getting answers from the YouTube, like automated emails, that my content was not violating the guidelines and was put back on YouTube, but that's actually not anymore possible since my channel got deleted. So very weird situation guys, and somehow I'm not getting any kind of responses because I just get all the time automated responses that I already appealed to it, it got denied, and the support is also not able to do anything. So long story short guys, I have a new channel. Make sure to be subscribed here, and also thank you for the first 7 subscribers guys that are on board here. Shout out to you. And as I told you guys, as I did here on the first video that I just uploaded a few minutes ago, or now it's I think 1 or 2 hours ago, we're gonna do like back in the days for the community here and for your great support over all those years, since I'm doing that for you guys and not for YouTube. I would like also to have other channels. That's why also make sure to follow me over on X, on BitChute, Odyssey, and of course Twitch and so on, because I would like in the future also to do content on different channels as well, especially on crypto channels, and hopefully we can get a decentralized, non-censorship platform in the future at some point. But until then, of course, YouTube is the main platform, of course, where most people are watching basically videos, especially here in the crypto space. And that's why, as long as this is the case, we are here on YouTube, but definitely make sure to be subscribed also on other channels, especially here on X, where we have already over 1,000 followers. Thank you very much for your great support guys. A lot of people jumped in here during this time when I couldn't upload a video, do nothing, because I was dealing for hours with YouTube what is going on there. So long story short, first, they striked almost all of my videos, 16 years of videos, guys, so thousands of videos. Of course, not all of them got strikes, but I think something happened that they stopped then. They closed down the account, and for all the appeals that I did, I'm getting now the responses that some of them somehow are dangerous and harmful, even though we did completely nothing in this channel. And most of them, I got a positive response that they're not violating the guidelines, but still my channel is deleted. So as I told you guys, very weird situation. You cannot do anything about it. It is kind of everything automated on YouTube, and that's why I don't want to basically lose too much time, because here, of course, I'm doing this content for you, and currently we are actually in a very critical point for Bitcoin. That's why we're gonna cover Bitcoin, of course, today. I wanted also to share a nice trading setup for you, or with you guys, because it was time to go a bit short here to lock in some profits. Of course, this is exactly what I did here on Maxi Global. I opened up a little short position right when all this YouTube mess started, and that's why also I have a small position here opened up. I'm slightly here in profits, and also gonna tell you, of course, when I'm gonna close that. So here, of course, we are also doing some scalp trading, but we are investing here for the long term, and also into altcoins and meme coins, and maybe we can make some gains, maybe not. I'm really careful, guys, what kind of words that I'm using, because no disclaimer is helping, no warning is helping that everything is high risk, do your own research, blah blah blah. This is all not working, because it doesn't matter what you're saying to YouTube, you get just automated responses back. So at the end, what are disclaimers here for if they're not helping anything? So yeah, I'm very careful now what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, guys. And that's why I'm a long-term investor. I'm buying Bitcoin for the long term to keep my purchasing power also in the future, if we're gonna say it like that. But of course, we're also gonna do some scalp trading and of course some little trades here whenever we see a breakout happening like now. And of course, also when we think that it's gonna reverse again, we can again turn, for example, this short into a long. But anyway, let's have a look what Bitcoin is doing. And I'm just coming here back on time because it is basically, tomorrow is basically the last day of this month. And I told you guys that this month is going to be very, 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 very important because this one will tell us if the bull run will continue or not. And as I told you again, no financial advice, just my own opinion, just what I'm seeing in the charts. I'm doing this TA with you guys. Nothing dangerous is happening here right now. And that's why let's have a look here. First of all, in the 4-hour time frame, right before I couldn't upload any more videos, we had here a breakout to the downside from this pattern, from this triangle that we were forming. And I told you guys to wait for a breakout. So 4-hour closes below support or above resistance. We had a 4-hour close here above, below the support. Then this previous support trend line here that you can see got tested here as a new resistance, and then we have seen here continuation to the downside, and this move is still perfectly on track. Also here, based on the indicators, we got some sell signals up here, so they were basically suggesting more a breakout to the downside. This is what happened, and now of course we're waiting here for things to reverse in order to go long again, because I'm still bullish for Bitcoin. I still expect here we're gonna see a fast recovery, and this correction is a good buy the dip opportunity, but only time will tell. And here currently on the 3-hour, we are coming down to the 200 moving average. At least a bounce here, in my opinion, is possible, but we're gonna have to see what happens, because currently on the daily time frame, we are on a very, very critical point. As you can see, we are currently right here below the median line of the Keltner channels, and during an uptrend, Bitcoin stays above the median line of the Keltner channels with the daily closes. We can dip below, but otherwise we should be seeing the daily closes still above the median line of the Keltner channels. Otherwise, we're going to fall to much lower levels. And therefore, I would target here the 93, 94K area where we had the golden cross a couple of days ago, because those crosses very often are getting tested by the 50 daily moving average or the 200 moving average. And those are currently here between 94K and 97K. So I think, yes, it is possible that Bitcoin will dip again below the 100K area, but otherwise I'm still thinking, or at least I believe that here we are still in a perfect uptrend, and after so many weeks in green, it is normal that maybe 1 or 2 weeks we're gonna see more downside, and of course this will lead most likely in a good buy opportunity for the long term, because I think that Bitcoin will also go to insane levels this year, especially if we have a look into the yearly time frame. I told you also here that Bitcoin has always 1 year of bear market and then 3 candles in a row green, and always in the last year we get the cycle top. And you can see that currently we are in the 3rd candle, and in theory during this year we should be seeing the cycle top. We are already now higher than the previous candle, but I'm expecting the top maybe to come in during the summer or towards Q4 of this year. I don't think that the cycle top is already in, but there is a big but now, guys. On the monthly time frame, we are currently on a very, very dangerous spot. I told you during the whole month of May, watch out for the monthly close. Currently, we are below the top side of the Keltner channels, currently at 107K, because if the monthly will close below 107K, then we could repeat something like we also did in previous basically bull run tops, where after a big crash and basically the cycle top or a major top was in, we crashed down into the Keltner channels, bounced from it, and then got rejected from it. We never had a monthly close again above the top side of the Keltner channels like here. And you can see what happened afterwards. We entered into a bear market. This happened here in 2021. This happened here also in 2018 when we got here the blow off top in 2017. We came down into the Keltner channels, then got rejected here. Never again a monthly close above the top side of the Keltner channels, and then bear market. Even here we topped out at the top side of the Keltner channels in 2019. Same also here. Crash into the Keltner channels, got rejected from it, and then bear market. Here again, until we had again monthly closes above the top side of the Keltner channels, we always got rejected here until we closed above, and then we went into this parabolic bull run. And even here, I think, well, yes, here we crash into the Kelta channels. We got rejected here, but then very soon, probably here we had a Bitcoin halving in 2012 or something, and then we started here this huge bull run. But this was also a very early stage of Bitcoin. I mean, the Kelta channels just started here in 2011, so still very early. But based on the previous bull runs, you can see that here the top side of the Kelta channels is very, very important. So let's see where we're going to close in 1 day and 12 hours, because this is the spot chart. On the CME chart, we're going to close the month today in 9 hours. And currently we are again below the top side of the Kelta channels. And even if we would just see a correction like here, this could take Bitcoin down towards the median line of the Kelta channels. And this one is currently at around 74. Okay, so that's why. Watch out for the monthly close, guys. I keep you updated, of course. We want to avoid a rejection at the top side of the Kelta channels, of course. We will see what happens. The indicators are still suggesting more upside long term, of course, but the monthly close is, of course, dangerous right now. So let's wait and see what will happen, guys. This is the first video after quite some time, the first real Bitcoin TA in this new channel. We're gonna, of course, focus on Bitcoin on this channel. I want to keep it simple over here, but I'm definitely also gonna do some coverages about altcoins, meme coins, new projects that I'm buying, new coins, things that I'm buying and doing here in the crypto world. Because we cannot just only trade Bitcoin and the top-notch altcoins. We also want to discover new things in the crypto space here, and therefore maybe I'm gonna do a separate dedicated channel so people really can then choose. If they just want only Bitcoin, then you just stick to this channel. If you also want to see other new coins that I'm buying, then you can also go to the other channels as well. I'm gonna put it on my main channel here as well. I'm gonna link them once they're ready. Until then, I just have to set it up and so on. And of course, here in the video description, you're still gonna find all the exchanges that I'm using, for example, my social media platforms, and of course also upcoming coins that I'm buying. And especially now that we have Mind of Paper coming out in 21 hours, then we have Solex in 17 hours, and also a new coin that I'm buying up right now, where you also can stake it, for example. I want to share that with you, of course, guys. So that's why I'm probably gonna put that in separate channels then as well, just to have this diversified. But otherwise, you're gonna always find the links in the video description to all of my basically crypto websites that I'm using, exchanges, coins that I'm buying, and of course also hardware wallets that I'm using, and trading bots or trading view account and so on. Alright, guys, I hope you liked the first video. Let me know what do you think in general, and of course also leave a like, subscribe to this new channel. We're gonna keep it simple here. Thank you for watching, thank you for your great support, and remember, with every 100 subscribers, $100 giveaway, guys. Maybe in USDTs, maybe in Pepe meme coins or Doge coins, we will see. We're gonna keep it simple here and gonna have some fun like back in the days, guys. So stay tuned, be subscribed, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.